Hey there, welcome back again to our YouTube channel Programmer's Choice. Now let us complete the user interface for our use effect. So I am going to keep all my CSS inside app.css only, so they are at one place and we can focus on more on the concept of use effect and less on the CSS part right now. So I hope you know how to keep CSS. You can create individual CSS file and then import in this index.js. So we should focus more on React concept. So the first thing is we have access for all the projects inside our project state. So what I can do is I can first create a section here. Since it's a component, it will be easy for us to manage. And now I'm going to access my product using map. And inside this I will have access to each one of them. Now remember, if you are trying to use curly braces, you need to use a return and then something like this. Or if it's a single line, you don't need to use a return, you can use directly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a p tag and I'll go just with my product name. So let's say individual item we are selecting inside this product is product. Let's have it here, product dot name. Remember, this is inside my map, so I'm trying to use my dynamic expression. Let me save this, get back here, and you can see I got a warning about this key prop. We are going to solve it. Before that, you see I got all the names. Superb. One thing I need to do, I need to remove this console.log. The other thing I should focus is this whole information. So we have information about ID, name, price, and in stock. Great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a div and call is as class name as card. Now this div is the parent of this whole thing, and I'm going to have a key here as product dot id. Another thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a p tag again, and inside this I'll be having a spend tag, and I'll go with product dot price. Let me create a new line. So let me create a new line which will tell the product is in stock or not. Product dot, which is going to return true or false. So if it is going to true, so let's say it is in stock. If it is false, then we can say out of stock, or we can say unavailable. So I also need to demonstrate the ID, so I can go with again with a P and product ID. Let me save this, get back here. You can see I got this information. I got this in stock, I got the price, I got the name and ID. I still need to add all the class name that I have. So here I can have class name directly as and I'm going to call this as ID. Here I can have class name as name. Then here I'm going to call this as info. So here also I can give a class name. I can give the class name something like this. If it is in stock, I can have in stock, otherwise it is unavailable. That means my class name will be dynamic. Let me save this, get back here. Now looks good. Now we have 4 items with all the information. I'm using the CSS, so this looks bit presentable. Now one thing I need to quickly add is I can add the dollar symbol. Now remember this dollar symbol I'm adding for this one. You can use any other currency. I'm not adding this as JavaScript. I'm just adding this for a currency symbol. Looks great to me. Now we need to focus on the concept for which we are designing this. So first thing we need to focus is that everything that we are going to access here is from this particular link. Now at this point of time, this is a stable link, but there are chances that we might need to update it. Maybe we are trying to search some information, or maybe we are trying to filter it. But remember, if initial example, we can access information according to maybe a descending to ascending, or maybe we want to access information about only stock items or all the products. So we can do that, and for that we need to change this URL. Also we can have this different type of other methods to fetch. If you remember, we can use async await instead of using this fetch and dot then again and again. We can utilize the async await method. So that's what we need to understand in the next lecture, and how to utilize a URL, and how to use this async await, and which type of function I'm going to use. So thank you for following. The main aim of this lecture was to quickly design the UI so we have presentable information. Thank you.